Hello everyone, this is our trip from Phoenix to the south of Arizona. We are going to visit several small towns in the south of Arizona, and I hope we are going to enjoy this trip. After we are out of the Arizona Phoenix area, we start to see these beautiful farms, and looks like the weather is pretty good, so we have a lot of flowers on the farm. After about 2 hours of driving, we finally arrived at Saguaro National Park, and we saw so many cacti, and they are huge and very tall. Can you believe for those big cacti? They are already a few hundred years old. When we drive along the way in Saguaro National Park, we're literally feeling we're in the jungle of the cacti. And the cacti, they are so tall, a lot of them are like 2 or 3 stories tall. We had a little driving to see more of the cacti, and also a little bit of hiking to see the trails in the cacti field. Both were very pleasant, especially when we had to hike in the trail. It feels so unreal that the cacti, they're so big, so tall and huge, and they're almost like big trees. I can't help but imagining how many years they passed through, maybe 300, 400, or even 500 years, or maybe even 1,000 years. I also saw some people biking along the road and the trails. I think it's great. However, be careful, don't fall down because you're around the cacti. The jungle of Saguaro. This is huge. And the one behind you. After the hiking, we found a nice place to rest for some time, and we shared our feelings about the beautiful land. But it's so windy.
Where are we?
We are in Saguaro National Park.
What do you see here?
There's so many cacti. We did a hike. There is a trail and we were doing the hike, so we are in our way back. But then we decided to come here to see the view for the Saguaro area. It's pretty astounding. It's so peaceful.
Yeah.
See, over there.
Yeah. Right. See all the back. And then we're in the forest, in the jungle of the cacti.
How do you like it, Junita?
I like it. It's something very unique.
Very unique.
Like you don't see many places have this plant. Especially you have to have so many, and those cacti has to grow, I don't know, 100, 200, 300 years to grow this tall. And they're alive. They're not dead, they're alive.
After the hiking, we continued our journey and we went to Sierra Vista. It is a very small city or town in southern Arizona, and can you see that on the top of the mountain, they still have snow in this weather, very warm in Phoenix. There is snow on top of the mountain in Sierra Vista. After a short stay in Sierra Vista, we continued our trip and we went to Bisbee, the very southern town in Arizona. We heard it's a very funky town, and now we're going to check it. As soon as we entered Bisbee, we found this place of interest. This place used to be the copper mines for 3 companies, but now it is a place of interest, and we could see the remaining of those copper mines, which are the pits now. But they are huge. They are so huge that they almost like stadiums.
Wow. Where are we?
We are in Bisbee, Arizona, and we're just at this old copper mine place.
Is it impressive?
It is. I've never seen something like this. It's like a stadium, but it's a different stadium. But they have the stairs, and they have some pool at the bottom.
The old Bisbee town is also cute. It's very neat and clean and very unique.
Where are we now?
We are in Old Bisbee, and we just parked, and we are going to see the arts, the museum there. The paintings they have on the walls.
There is also a telepoem place in Bisbee that you can just dial the numbers provided on the paper, and then you're going to hear the poem, which is really fun to play with. After Bisbee, we drove to Tombstone, another small town in southern Arizona, before we hit the road back to Phoenix. It is such a nice trip, and we really enjoyed it. But now it is a time to go back home to Phoenix.